Greetings RC friends, welcome to Props and Wheels. I have a package from Banggood that contains an egg. Of course it's not a real egg, but it's a holiday egg. And no, you guessed wrong, it is not an Easter egg either, it's a Christmas egg. It's a Christmas egg drone. It is a camera drone, very small micro camera drone that you can fly at home using your phone, and I think there is also a small remote controller. And what a great day to do this review because we are only a couple days away from Christmas 2021. Let's open it up and see what is inside. By the way, the manufacturer is JJRC. I had great experience with some JJRC mini drones before, and I'll put them here up on the link as well as in the description. And this says Christmas Egg G-Sensor Remote Control Drone. And I think it folds up into an egg. They have two versions. This is the red version, mostly red, less green. And then there's a green version which is more green and less red. I got this for $10.99 plus shipping. And total was $13.07. I think that's a great price, considering that this also has a camera that's sending the videos and pictures you are taking to your phone. And it is small, although it's larger than a regular egg, I think. And here is the remote control. This is really strange, like one-handed remote control with triggers and things like that. I don't know how it works, and we are going to learn it together. Right now, as of now, I'm seeing on Banggood, this is available, only 6 left in green color from a US warehouse for $16.99, a little higher in price, and the shipping is $1.84. Still less than $20, I think, for a small camera drone. That's good. What else do we have in the package? Of course, the manual, and there is the AR Master Shooter. I have seen this before. I think this is a game that you can play on your phone using the drone. I don't know. And this is the more important thing, is this manual. So what else do we have? We have a package that contains a couple items. Of course, one is the charging cable that connects to a USB adapter, and the other end goes to the egg on top over here. Let's actually plug that in. And this has an integrated battery, so you cannot swap out the battery easily. And one full set of rotor blades, tiny rotor blades, and blade remover tool. Probably you pull these out, I'm assuming. Oh, yeah, they put they put a transparent rubber band or some sort of band around it, so this didn't open up probably. It went to the wrong way, so I was trying to get it open and it just pushed in all the way. There should be, okay, here we go. This one opens up. You have to kind of catch the bottom with your nail and pull it out. That one that went inside, I'm going to push from inside. Okay, here we go. Well, very cute. Great Christmas theme, right? The red LED on the charger lights up when it's charging, and it should turn off once the charging is all done. By the way, I was wrong on one account. I was trying to pull these out. There is actually a button on the bottom. You press that and then the old arms fold out automatically. Let's see how many and what type of batteries this controller takes. It takes 2 AAA batteries. And the on-off button is on the side. Let's turn it on. And just beep, and then there is a red light blinking over here. I hate it when the controls and all the buttons on a controller are not marked. So this only has the on-off button marked and nothing else. I start putting these labels and I will go through those with you. So there is this button in the front, like a trigger button. This is for switching between high and low rates. This joystick, you can also press, it's also a button. You press it to take off and you press it again to land. And joystick forward will increase the altitude, joystick towards yourself will decrease the altitude. And this is for the right and left rotations. Then there are 4 buttons in this quadrant on the bottom. The top button is for headless mode, so you switch between the regular and headless mode. This one is for calibration and you have to keep it pressed for 2 seconds to calibrate the drone before taking off on a level surface. Make sure it's on a level surface. This button is emergency stop, so if you press that during the flight, the drone will fall out of the sky. You only use it when you are maybe going towards your TV set or towards your pet and you just want to stop right away. And then this is for turning on and off the lights. The rest of the controls are done by tilting the remote. I'm not sure how well it's going to work, but there is also an option which is using your smartphone after downloading the app for your phone. I already downloaded the app, and that's another option. If you don't like the remote, you can always use your phone to fly this little camera drone. Let's weight the drone before its first flight. The product page on Banggood claims this is 45 grams even. Let's see if that claim is correct. 45.3, that's very close. I say the claim is correct. The battery is all charged up. We are ready for the first flight. I'm not going to use the phone. I'm just going to use the controller for this flight. The instruction manual doesn't say which one to turn on first. I'm going to turn on the drone first. The lights are blinking. And then turn on the controller. I'm making sure holding it horizontal and straight so that it's not tilted right, left or front or backward. And now I know that I have to do up and down with the altitude. This joystick goes all the way forward, it's blinking faster all the way towards me. And the lights stop blinking, means that it is bound. Now I have to press that calibration button for 2 seconds. Blinking and it stopped blinking. It should be all calibrated. Okay, we don't have too much clearance. Hopefully it's not going to hit the light or the ceiling. So I'm going to press the joystick in for takeoff. I don't know if it's going to take off or just start the propellers. This is the first time I'm trying this. And okay, the rates should be on the low. Let's check. 2 beeps, it's high rate. Oh, 3, so it has low, medium and high. This is highest rate. 1 is low rate. So I'm going to try it out first on low rate. Okay, take off. Here goes nothing. Okay, so it's waiting for me to give. Okay. Oh. Didn't want to take off. Alright, I don't know what was going on. It just took off, and then as soon as I let the stick center, it came down back. Maybe I should have kept it a little longer. Okay, let's do another calibration. Long press. Okay, it's calibrated. Is it facing? Let's do another calibration. It wasn't facing correctly. Okay. Second try. Whoa. Holy cow. And it is very plasticky. Okay, I'm moving over to the larger location because the altitude to hold is not that good. And then I guess this is very sensitive because I was trying to hold it straight, but it was probably I was tilting it and it was flying all over the place. Okay, let's go on the helipad now. The drone is on the helipad. Hopefully this will give us a little more room. I'm going to do the calibration again while holding this as horizontally as possible. Okay, so let's take off again. Okay, I guess it's working. Oh no, once it starts flying, it's pretty good. I just need to get used to this controls with the tilting. Okay, to bring it back, I kind of tilt it towards me. Maybe the diagonal a little bit. Because it's rotated a little bit. And then go forward. Not bad, so this is the rotation. It's quite stable actually. I just have to remember to hold the controller and then not tilt it sideways. And if you probably calibrate it all tilted, it is going to stay tilted for the whole flight. So let's see if I can land this properly without rotating or without doing any more crashes. Alright, it landed, but I think it just one of the little legs got into this groove, so it kind of fell sideways. But the auto land, pressing this stick again was working. Yeah, the tilted also still not good. But, I mean, overall it's flying really stable. So once it goes to an altitude, it drifts slightly, but like I'm not changing the altitude anymore. And it is very stable. I'm going to try the headless mode. So when it's in headless mode, it doesn't matter which way it's oriented. When I do it this way, it goes away from me. When I kind of pull it towards me, it comes towards me. So it doesn't matter which way it's looking. And I'm going to go out of the headless mode. Okay. Let's try the lights button. Let me bring it a little bit. Okay, turn the lights off. I hope this is still in the view of the camera. Let's turn it back on because it looks so much better with the lights on. And then let's try the emergency stop. I'm going to come down a little bit. Yes, so emergency stop works. Although the plastic this is made of, it feels like polystyrene, very brittle. So every time you do, it crashes, or you do a hard landing, you sound like something is cracking, like an egg is cracking. Oh well, but nothing's cracked so far. It is still working fine. Yeah, so give it a little more than you think it needs in terms of throttle or altitude, because if you just give a slight altitude and let go, it will crash. Let me show it again. Let's see if I can do a manual landing. Let's see. That's the sound it makes. Clunk. I wish it had like a wider landing gear. It's not very stable, but it's fine. Okay, so when you start, it is in the basically prime mode. So if I go, keep it a couple seconds until it reaches the altitude you want. I may have to recalibrate. Okay, let's land. Alright, I pressed the button and then held it. Well, so far so good. And what I would like to do next is try the phone controls and see if it flies better and how the video and pictures are. Now I'm going to attempt to bind it to my phone so I can use the phone app and take pictures and videos. I'm not sure if the phone app works with the controller. I'm going to try it with the controller. So turn on the drone, turn on the controller next. Do forward, backward, stop blinking, and do a quick calibration. So this should be all good. And now I'm going to bind my phone by going to the available networks. I should see JJRC, so I'm seeing the JJRC. I'm going to click on it. And it is bound. Now I'm going to go to the app. It says JJRC app. And it says connect. So I'm going to press the connect. Yes, so we have video. Now we have some video. Let me start taking some videos. Should be saving to my phone. Actually, it looks quite decent for such a small camera. What I can see from on the screen of my phone, it looks quite decent. So when it is taking video, it doesn't have the option to take pictures. I'm going to stop the video now. The picture option came back on. Let's take a picture. So how does it look? I'm not sure. I haven't seen it yet. So this is good. And the manual says that in order to switch the phone controls, first I have to turn on the phone control by pressing that off and it should come on. Okay, now it's showing two joystick icons. And then I have to press this one. This is the altitude hold. So now its altitude hold is activated. And then there are several buttons to make it go up and down. So now I'm going to put it on the helipad and take off from the helipad because it's going to give us more room. And what I'm going to do next is start the video and just auto takeoff. Okay. So alright, it is working. I somehow turn off the lights. Where are the lights? I don't know how I end up turning off the lights. Maybe the battery may be getting low. That may be the reason, so I'm just going to press the auto land button. Nope, I want to bring it over the helipad. Okay, good landing. Let's see if the light control works actually. Maybe I accidentally pressed it. No, it doesn't. Is there any light control on this? No, there's a calibrate. So this is for calibration. And I think that's it. This is still recording video. Let's see why. I don't know why the lights came off. Is there a light blinking inside? Yeah, there's a light blinking inside. I'm assuming maybe the battery is low. Okay, let's do another flight and rotate it around. And then there's also a flip function only through the phone, as well as other functionalities such as selecting, drawing a course. I'm not going to do it right now, but let's. Drifting a little bit. Let's rotate it and see if I can actually be able to get some video of myself. By the way, I'm not using headless mode. I'm imagining myself being in the drone and trying to give the correct control. Okay, how does the video look? Maybe come a little bit to the light so it can be a little easier. And now the light is blinking and there is the front of it. I cannot even see. Alright, let's. Whoa! Okay, that was a crash. I got disoriented because there's no way to tell once you rotate it, if you are not seeing where the camera is, there's no way to tell which way it's facing. So I got disoriented. Well, I'm going to try one more time, although the battery is very low, and take a picture. So I'm just going to take off while it's facing me. Let's do another calibration. So it's calibrated, and now still difficult with the phone control, so stop the video, take some pictures. I hope it's taking it. I can hear the... Oh, okay, so it landed itself because it's out of battery. But I think we got our review. So what do I think? This is a cute little camera drone, and as far as I can tell from the video I saw on my phone's screen, the camera is not bad at all. So you make the judgment. I'm going to put those videos throughout this review so you can tell. But considering that I got this for $13 and it has a little remote control and it can be also flown with your phone, you can take pictures, videos, that's great. I think this is worth it, especially during holidays. Just be careful, one caveat, when you first get this, give yourself enough room to practice first with a couple flights. Don't start like I did in a very confined space, especially not around people, around TV, around pets. So just give yourself enough room to practice. Unfortunately, I cannot do any outdoor review, at least today, because there are 40 mph winds and it is below freezing. It's I think 29 or 30 degrees right now outdoors. But for indoors, this is great. And especially if you have a large living room, you can have great fun during family events, especially Christmas and New Year's. I hope you like this review. Again, this is recommended. Out of the props and wheels score, I give it a 4 props out of 5. The reason I deducted 1 prop, it has 2 reasons. First of all, the battery you cannot replace. It is integrated. So I wish it wasn't and you can just plug in a new battery, continue flying. And the second one, the remote control with gravity, it is very counterintuitive to myself at least, and it was difficult. So if I had like a regular controller with 2 sticks, that would have been so much better. But again, highly recommended, especially if you are buying it around $15. So that's it, folks. Thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you on the next video. Stay safe and healthy and happy holidays. Bye bye.